And one of the things that I always say too is that I feel very strongly that every school is the right school for somebody. So there are
Hmm.
all sorts of schools that are in the newspaper and having all sorts of lawsuits, and I think that a lot of them I feel very negatively about. But at the same time, some of the students who I've known that have gone to these places are people who, for one reason or another, could not get into a regular college, whether they're an international student whose English wasn't good enough for a typical college, or maybe there's somebody that has a criminal record that just was not could not get them into, and they're trying to get their life back on track. I've seen a number of people who have been able to take these, what I think of as really horrible colleges, but they've been able to use them as a place to start, and then sort of get some basics and then move into someplace else and move on. So I really believe that every school is the right school for somebody, but the important thing is to make sure that the place that you're going is the right place for you and for that life that you want on the other side. Yes, we've got this huge crisis in higher ed, but you don't I believe that people don't have to succumb to it, and there are different ways that each person can use to do that.
Actually gets calculated. Okay, the calculations are pretty straightforward, and to be perfectly honest, they're quite fair in terms of they look at in the U.S. the income levels of the parents, any savings that the parents have done for the education, um, the income of the student, and savings, et cetera. There, and they come up with a figure of what's called a need